my name is Liu Hanqing and this is a video on my level design sample in Far Cry 5 editor. Thank you very much for this reviewing opportunity. So this is the level I made last week. It took me around 40 to 50 hours to make and I enjoyed this process very much. The total gameplay time is around 7 minutes. The full gameplay walkthrough without a commentary will be at the end of this video. As you can see, this is a Viet Dawn level because I'm a big fan of this time era. Also, I'm really impressed by Far Cry 5 Hour of Darkness DLC by Ubisoft Shanghai. And also, again, I played a lot of Rising Storm 2, really inspired me to make this level. At first, the level was inspired by a photo of Vietnam Northern City. The moment I saw this picture, I think this could be a very interesting layout for a single player or multiplayer map. So I made a general layout in Photoshop as reference. Started from a basic Greybox-ish map to test the layout. Then I detailed the layout with more specific designs, like starting point and basic paths. As for military FPS gameplay, I set 3 different zones on this map. There are approach zones, infiltration zone, and encounter zone, and also weapon pickups. The mission type I chose is Outpost, which player will be needed to kill all the enemy on this map. It's also designed to have a late game feeling. The level could fit both stealth and combat player archetypes. It could be a little bit hard when it goes hot, but eventually player would get worthy at the end. The player can hoop on this attack helicopter and eliminate the remaining enemies and also the reinforcements. For gameplay and pacing, I learned from my former experience as a narrative designer. The 3-act structure narrative model is a popular way of structuring many scenes, regardless of genres. It's generally used to plan out an entire experience, but it could also work on an individual level skill too. So I divided the gameplay to 3 different gameplay beats. The first beat is the infiltration gameplay. The player started with a suppress pistol. The player would go around sabotaging, finding weapons, and locating supplies. And the second gameplay beat is the encounter gameplay. The player gets some weapons to deal with these bigger obstacles like snipers or mortar team. And the third gameplay beat is the exotic gameplay, which is a reward for the player reaching the end of the map. The player probably haven't finished all the enemy on the way, but for rewarding reaching the top of the hill with an objective marker, the player will find that tech helicopter. The player could take out all the remaining enemy easier this way. Upon researching my playthrough, visualizing the timeline, I can get a result like this. It's exactly the same structure as the story arc. This level has desire, action, conflict, and change, the 4 most important elements to form an excellent gameplay experience. Now I want to talk about enemy placements. The key elements in this map is the mortar team. They are not a medium danger, but the mortar team could keep the player on the move to achieve faster paced player actions. So I set one on the mountainside, which could be killed downhill, but the rest of the mortar team are on the top of the hill, so the player will have to move up to the top to get rid of the mortar hits. And also the sniper I used as the guideline for the player to move. And all these enemy placements are optimized by playtesting a lot by me and my friends. And also in this level design, I use some basic level design principles like affordance by campfire and ramp. Also one of the most important level design principles by setting landmarks to lead the player to the mission zone. I set up this landmark, which is the church on the top of the hill, and also the waterfall by the sideway approach zone to lead the player to the optimized stealth approach areas. And this is about all the things I want to talk about. Thank you guys again for giving me this opportunity. I hope you guys like my delivers. I will be very excited if I could proceed to the next phase of application. Looking forward to hear from you guys soon. Next part will be the no commentary version of the Uncut 7 minutes playthrough. Thank you.
Outpost. không?
Bóng tối sẽ cho chúng ta được an toàn trước các cuộc không kích.
Đã có chưa rồi. Tôi sẽ thử cứu xem. Mày còn giết tao đi này. Giết
ra đây mà đấu này thằng to xác. Hình như có chuyện rồi.
trời tăm tối dần.